What up, YouTubey? Denny in Saigon. My name's Denny. I'm an American, but I live here in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. It's another beautiful day out. I've just finished teaching a class. Roosters. It was not bad. Not bad. It was sometimes it was like it was a substitute class, and so I've only one of the students I had taught before. The rest of them were new to me, and so I had to. I did have an assistant, but she didn't do what the assistants normally do. She sat in the back, basically. I don't know if I'm allowed to film this or not, but see, it's a graveyard. Mausoleums, I guess. Anyways, I'm over here by the power plant. I've been over here before. I kind of know where I'm at because I see these high tension wires. It was easy and fun. It was an hour. Ew, big ass centipede crossing the road. I should have showed you that. He was a monster. He probably won't make it. Some fresh fruit. Anyways, I'm gonna go home, work on my websites, go make some eggs, and drink some coffee, which I just bought at Vinmart, and enjoy my day. I love living in Vietnam. It's a kind of an easy life for me, you know. I have to tell you, you know, when I was back in the USA, it was not easy. It was not easy for me. I know a lot of people love living there. I can understand why. I like a lot of it too, but a lot of it is just brutal. They have free Wi-Fi here in Asia, right? Everywhere you go. That is a problem for me in the USA. It was when I landed, okay? The night I flew back, and I landed in Fort Wayne, Indiana, on a Saturday night at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I didn't have Wi-Fi. I didn't have a SIM card. It's Fort Wayne Airport. It's a skeleton crew, 2 a.m. There's not even a taxi or anything on front. There's nobody to call for you. I mean, I had my sister. She couldn't come get me. Nobody in my family could come get me. I was stuck at the Fort Wayne Airport at 2 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday night. No one could come get me, and I couldn't rent a car. And that's a long story. The state had my license because of support, which I took care of when I got back there. I have my license now. But anyways, I couldn't rent a car, so what choice did I have? I walked. It was, you know, it's not safe in Fort Wayne, Indiana at 2 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday night, believe me, but I walked. I walked down the highway, you know, down Airport Expressway there, toward my sister's at downtown Fort Wayne. And, yeah. So I walked for a few miles, you know, in the dark, and there's that pagoda again. Eventually I saw a car up ahead. It had pulled over, and some black dude jumped out. He was having a bad day or whatever. He was freaking out walking down the road, cursing about killing somebody. So, you know, I crossed the road. He didn't even notice me, really. I just walked across the road, and I kept walking. And I got to where the car was at, and there's this lady there, and she's obviously with this dude. And nice lady. I said, lady, you know, I'll give you $20 if you call me a cab or whatever. Take me somewhere. And so she agreed. Took me to the gas station. She was drunk, really drunk. It wasn't from around, you know, Fort Wayne. So that was a real treat. We found the only gas station that's open at 2 o'clock in the morning on, you know, in Fort Wayne. And of course, what did I find? But, you know, a big gaggle of youths, inner city youths. So I had to go in and basically break a $100 bill. So I give this lady $20 so she could, you know, take me to my sister's. Which eventually I made it to my sister's. Everything was fine, but man, it wasn't easy. Nothing was easy there for me in the USA. Nothing. I went and bought a minivan. I paid $900 for it. I didn't take much money back, and I wanted to keep what I had, you know. It did last me the whole entire summer, though. I didn't make my money back with it by driving the Amish around. I ended up working for the Amish, actually. I tried working in a factory, and that didn't work worked out. Mostly there's factory jobs back in the USA. I do tech work, and I have done a lot of tech work, but it's kind of sparse. My employment history is not all tech. It's just some freelance gigs and a bunch of other stuff. Mostly I take what I can get back in Indiana. Believe me, it's not a vibrant place to be. There's not a lot there. And looking for a place to live back there is, that's tough too. They don't have any places to rent. You have to buy a house. Why would you want to buy a place anywhere in the USA? I mean, I know a lot of people do. I'll tell you who want to buy a house. People who live in the suburbs of Washington, D.C. But you don't want to buy a house if you're living in rural America. You may not have a job next week. You may not have a town next week. Everything's drying up, blowing away. The only employer in town will be bought up, sold off by some hedge fund, and they had it here from freaking New York City. You won't have a job. This away. I don't know. I just I don't want to buy a house in the USA. I know that. I don't want to spend a lot of time there. I think it's kind of a waste of time for me, all except for my family. All except for my family. I do miss my family a lot every day. So I'm always drawn back there. What can I do? I got this whole Trump impeachment thing going on, and this thing just makes me sick. Probably didn't watch my 10-kilometer rant that I had the other night. I don't want to always talk about politics because people don't actually want to hear my political analysis. They don't want to hear my opinions, and I'm not going to beat you up with them. But you don't have to watch, right? I'm not going to stick my phone in your face and make you watch. I have my opinions, and I don't think there's any saving the daggone republic now. I think it's just too damn late. I think it's too late to save the West. I mean, I don't know what they're going to do. My teacher, God love him. I love my teacher, my German teacher from high school. He posts this big. He's a big lefty. He's a big lefty, and he hates Trump, Orange Man bad, and all that. So all the time, he's got nothing good to say about Trump. But he posts this really beautiful picture of his home in Germany, where he grew up, and it's just this beautiful scenery of German architecture, like a quaint little German town. You would just out of a movie. And the people that they're bringing in are not going to build like that. The people that they're bringing in by the boatloads are not going to make Germany look like that. Not at all. But he doesn't understand that or doesn't care. So whatever. I got nothing against immigration at all, believe me. But it's got to make some sense. Things have to make some sense in the world, and they don't anymore. A lot of things don't make sense. I guess that's why you find me. I like this place. That's why you find me grumbling about politics. My wife's always asking me, "Honey, why do you watch the news? Why do you care?" I'm like, "Well, honey, why do you look ahead when you're going down the road? Why do you care?" See that bus? Right there. That's why you care. Okay, that's why you look down the road. That's why you watch the news. You might have a freight train coming your way. You might want to, be prepared to move off the tracks, I guess. Should have seen what I just saw. So I'll tell you something about Vietnam. All these phone stores, basically all these big stores like that, the Honda dealership, the phone shops, every place, these restaurants, really. See that? All these girls are beautiful. The girls that work in these phone stores and all the shops, and they're gorgeous. They're just like supermodels. They really are. Long-legged beauties, every last one of them. And that's what you find in Vietnam. They have those phone shops everywhere. Sometimes 2 or 3 on one block. Big giant phone stores. electronic stores. They have laptops, tablets. I should go. I'm gonna go get my wife a real tablet. I brought this stupid Amazon Fire tablet over here. I bought it off my stepdad, and they can't reset it. It's got a parental control pin on it, and damn Amazon can't reset it. And they don't have the directions to reset the thing. It's brand new. It's not some old Fire tablet. It's brand new, so they can't reset it. And they're supposedly going to send me another one to my stepdad's, but they haven't yet. I mean, I was talking to tech support with them, and they're supposed to, send me another. I can't send this one back, man. It's $100. It's going to cost me $100 to send this one back, and it's only worth $100. So I got to buy my wife an iPad. That's all there is to it. Or don't get your wife some stupid Fire tablet. I recommend you don't buy them, because Amazon, has to control it through the cloud, but they can't. Okay, they cannot. So. And you're going to end up with some stupid ass parental control pin on it that you didn't put on there. And I guarantee everybody who's doing the unboxing videos is not telling you that. Yeah, it's frustrating. So I need to make a trip back to the USA already, and I don't want to go. I sure as hell don't want to walk to my sister's again. Yeah, anyways, I guess I'm almost home. I'm going to wrap up this video. I don't even know if I'm going to upload this thing. Even the old women are... old ladies are good looking here, man. It's Vietnam. Like, share, and subscribe if you want, or whatever. My name's Denny, and I hope wherever you are, you have a wonderful day.